hi to YouTube. Hello, YouTube. Come on in. Got people in there. Probably get mobile running as well. Witcher's Bane, thank you for the check-in. Like, no, I'm being super scary. Gotta restart my comp. 1 sec. No worries. It starts. Ah, free stream streak. Nice, 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 nice. All right. Setting. Yeah. Sure. 5. Oh, that ability. Oh, done. Save. Perfect. Save. Perfect. That's so I can read it because I have been lazy and have not yet set up multi-chats, multi-stream chat. But here we are. They're scaredy little kittens. I'm still here. Oh, thank you for the resub. Oh my gosh. 22-month streak, that's crazy. And 130 stream streak. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Sure, I was listening to a podcast recently on it was last podcast on the last podcast on the left, and it went all into stuff on Jimmy Savile. And whenever I bring this up to anyone, they're like, I don't know who that is. I don't know who Jimmy Savile is. But I figured maybe you would know who Jimmy Savile is. Do you know who Jimmy Savile is? You think only Kauai is ahead at this point? I saw Sully. I don't know if I mentioned it yesterday, but I did see your 130 stream streak as well, I think is what you're at. Jimmy Savile. Yeah, I hadn't heard anything about him, but allegedly, we don't speak that name, but yes, I'm well aware who Jim will fix it Savile is. Yeah, he's not a good person whatsoever. And he came up because the podcast is doing like this quote unquote Mount Rushmore of evil and for Europe and who their top 5 people would be on that Mount Rushmore. And I forgot who the first one is, but the second one ended up being Jimmy Savile. You got denied a Wednesday stream? Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. By at least 132, I think. Yeah, I took yesterday to kind of sit in my feelings and what would you say? Do some research on some new tools and processes that I'm doing for looking for a new job and Now I have some kittens, and they will be keeping me well busy and entertained, at least for the next week or two, for as long as it takes for us to socialize them. Minion's like already in on it. She's not hesitating at all. Giving him little pets. Well, maybe watch the kitten lady video, kiddo. I think he has some tips and pointers on that. Yeah, I got to speak with my nephew for a little bit yesterday, and he's been working with some of the tools that I need to learn, and I'm actually really excited to start learning. You need to send me a DM about the latest episodes of The Crown. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. What are you up to now? The Crown. I need to rewatch it again. It's so good. That's like, I always watch it when I'm flying somewhere. I always watch some episodes. I'll never get tired of that show. It's so amazing. It's so good. Diana and Charles' wedding? What the? I know. Oh my gosh. Does it not make you? And I also heard, I don't know if this is just like my YouTube page just going crazy, but I've heard rumor that Camille is being basically pushed out of the royal family. Like, she's no longer allowed to certain places anymore, and that King Charles is kind of like done more or less with her. So I don't know if that's a rumor or not, but I saw it pop up on my YouTube channel, like for you suggestions, and it went on to discuss about how there's some drama happening there, and now that, who is it? I'm so bad with names. Royalty drama, yes, yes, yes. Not what I've seen. They're still doing royal stuff together. However, most of the stuff I'm seeing is William and Kate. Yeah, so from what I heard, according to this channel, is that William is taking over a lot more responsibilities because of King Charles' health, and that they are kind of pushing Camilla out of some of these bigger events that are taking place. And allegedly, like, Camilla's sister, I guess, has been causing some trouble. And so that they're, like, no longer allowed to... I don't know. It's... I'll have to find the video. I'll send it to you. It'll be interesting to get your thoughts on it. If this is just random drama, or if there's any truth to it. So, but yeah, it's been pretty interesting. Yeah, definitely DM me. I want to know your thoughts of the most recent episodes. Did you start the washer? Awesome. Huh? Yep. Sweet. Okay, go take your shower. Go shower. I'll ask my royal contact, see if she knows. Amazing. Amazing. Yes, give me the 411. Give me the info. Solaire, it's okay. Babies are fine. They're okay. They were hissing at me, and Solaire was like, absolutely not. No hissies. Which made them hiss more. Oy. Well, I'm feeling much better today. I'll have to say, yesterday I was feeling pretty down. As I told a few of my friends, when I lost my job was in the middle of grim visiting, and I just felt like I had to really stay positive. Oh, thank you, Sam. Stay upbeat and just not let it really affect me as much. You didn't want it to sour the whole visit. And then after Grim left, I had plans already to go to New York to meet up with my other friend, dude, who helps me with all my computer repairs and stuff. So that was always the plan to go and um, go to New York. So I went from seeing one friend to seeing another, and then jumping into streaming again and doing split fiction, and which has been amazing. But yesterday was like the first day that I really didn't have anything to do, because Wednesdays were typically the days I would take to do all my work meetings and catch up on stuff, and I had nothing. And I think that's when the really started to hit. Um, and plus, I also spoke with my attorney about my severance package, so like we really got into the deep of it. And yeah, I was feeling pretty down yesterday. I was pretty feeling pretty sad. Um, but I'm being hopeful with this new potential job that I will get it. Oh, thank you. You guys want some treats? Oh, cool. Hardly. You think so? Treat for Mama Tiger. Oh, thank you. I'll grab myself a cookie in a little bit here. Uh, but yeah, I'm feeling I'm feeling hopeful about this new job, but I'm trying not to get too, I guess. I don't know, it's weird, right? Cuz I have a good feeling about this new job. The cheese slap. No, not the cheese. Thank you. I'm feeling hopeful about the new job, but I don't want to get my hopes up until I've actually signed something, if that makes sense. But I am really excited about the tools I'm learning, though. As I said, I met with my nephew yesterday, and we kind of went over essentially what my new job is looking for is exactly what my nephew's been kind of messing around with on his free time. So he created a GitHub for me so I can start messing around with his agents. And yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I'm wanting all the well wishes and all the positive vibes, the prayers, whatever it is that I get this job, because it'll take a huge amount of stress off of us. Um, as you know, as I've mentioned, like I've gotten my VTuber model started, so that's an expense I can't really cut right now. I'm too far in on it. Um, we have to get a new roof. Also putting our good wishes. Yes, well wishes, good vibes. I'll take it all. I'll take anything. Put it all out into the galaxy. Well, all of the intentions. Make it happen. Okay, yes. Snack, snack, snack. I'll be your snack. So I'll officially hear more after the 4th of July. We have big holiday weekend for the United States. So a lot of people will have tomorrow off as well as Monday off, and so I really won't know anything until next week. I almost played that one. You should have. That would have been so perfect. Oh, so good. Oh gosh, I'm seeing that. Hello, school. I see you. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, Leah Cooper. Hello. Hello, everyone. I gotta get all of the chat put together so you can talk. I have it on my to-do list. I just haven't done it yet. Mix it up as actually let me look at my sticky here. Mix it up is done. So create multi-stream chat is really the only other big to-do thing I have set up.
This right here is my favorite thing ever in the history of forever. I think about this every day. I think about this all night long. I stay awake not sleeping because I'm thinking about this.
Oh, thank you, Sully. The other big thing I need to start planning here. I'm yapping. I'm yapping. Let's just switch this to just chatting. Just chatting. The other thing we need to start planning, Cubs, is International Tiger Day. It is coming up at the end of this month, and I want to do another big celebration. Winter and I have been chatting. He had this crazy idea, which I'm thinking about it. We'll see, but he wants to do a live stream at the New York Bronx Zoo. So that would be a little interesting. I've never done a live stream. I don't know how you would go about doing that. So we'll see. We will see. But I do want to get some other events planned. See if we can reach out to some other. I think Winter has done live streams before. I know he'll stream like himself, like with the webcam. I don't know what it all entails to do an actual live stream where you're walking around and looking at stuff. Make sure to ask if you can do that first. Else some people can get very angry. Ooh, that's true, Etru. That's a good idea. Also, hello, Etru. I think if it's because if it's considered a public space, it's typically okay, but maybe you could show me run on a tablet like Connor does. That would be amazing. Oh, wouldn't that be funny? That would be so cute. It would. But yeah, that was one idea. Like to do some goals. I did reach out to the artist that did our International Tiger Day art last year to see if she could do another one for this year, but I haven't heard anything from her yet. So there's a chance that we might need to go with a different artist. But I'm not sure what we're gonna do, whether we're gonna do prints or maybe look into doing some merch. I know Maple's been doing a lot of merch with her new model, which, by the way, if you didn't check her out, she is gorgeous. Go say hello, go take a little sneaky peek at the model. But I know she's doing some merch right now, and maybe I'll need to poke her about that. See if we could plan stuff. But I'm kind of in a weird spot because we're gonna have a 2.0 model here soon. So getting some art done right now. Yeah, I don't know. And I don't think the model is going to be done in time for International Tiger Day. I would have loved to debut it, but one of my artists has requested an extension for the character art, and that is what Broxoa is waiting on. So we're a bit behind by a month. So the new 2.0 model will regrettably not be out for International Tiger Day, but it will be soon. Real soon. I'm so excited. I know. Yeah, I'm trying to think of like what incentives and goals we can for this new, oh my gosh, puff puff art. Sorry, I'm getting distracted on VGen. That's a booty. Where was I? What was I saying? Oh my gosh. Gosh. Hey, they're open. Artist is open and available. Oh my gosh, that's a lot of booties. Woo. Opa, hello. New model, International Tiger Day. Yeah. So it won't be done in time. We'll have to come up with some other goals, and stuff for International Tiger Day. I am open for suggestions. I'm really open. I feel like last year I was much more well prepared. This year it really snuck up on me. So maybe I'll really have to lean into like winter and friends to see what we can figure out. How you doing, Opa? Thank you for the biddies. Thank you. You. Appreciate you. How's your Thursday? Big wins. Oh yeah. It's hard work. planning like, I wouldn't call it a subathon. Like a fundraiser event. Uh Hard work. Uh-oh. Oop. Hello, Colton. Did anyone tell you your character design looks like one from Genshin Impact? I have never heard of that. Which character from Genshin Impact? Doing daily stratagem in Space Marine 2. It's so enraging. Oh no. You got this. You got this. Kick butt. I am really not familiar with Genshin Impact characters. Genshin Maddie? I'm literally Googling character list Genshin Impact. I hope there's photos. Okay, there's Jean. I don't think that's me. Liu? Mizuma? Sumeru? Fontaine? Atlan? Oh wait, these are areas. Okay. Bond stand. So there's Jean, Amber, Lisa, Hea, Barbara. Trying to figure out who it would be. Who would I be? Which Genshin Impact character? Oh, no, it looks like it belongs in Genshin Impact. That's kind of cool. Thank you. Plants vs. Zombies? Oh, like doing it for Plants vs. Zombies for International Tiger Day? Maybe? I don't think I've ever played it, truthfully. So hello, Kawaii. How are you doing? How you doing? I just came in. You just came in and you're throwing up Plants vs. Zombies. No, we're talking about International Tiger Day and what we could do. Voice do. That's a good idea. Writing these down. International Tiger Day ideas. Voice Zoo. That would be fun. Genshin was your first gacha game, and I was genuinely surprised how gorgeous and how smooth it played. I was like, this is free? I think I played all of 20 minutes of the game when it first got popular during the pandemic. Yeah, it was nice. It just didn't catch me though. I don't know. I think I got to the first town and that was that. You want to get into Wua, but time isn't so easy. Oh. Gachas are hard for me to get into. I still do Mamasume, but not nearly as much as I did. The time is money, friend, indeed. I have been playing Palia a bit more. That's kind of turned into my little cozy escape lately. Just running around catching bugs. I got a horse. Palia's that's been fun. Yeah. There's a key quality of life for Uma. Yeah, I saw. Ruben was telling me about it. He just did a run in it and got a UG Narita Bryan. So it looks pretty good. Yeah, and the spark rerolls are huge. I'm excited about that. I got pretty lucky with some of my pulls recently in Umamasume. I'm debating on if I want to pull for swimsuit Golshi. I think she looks really cute. Yeah, wedding Top Gun. I got the other wedding one. The Mira-chan or whatever her name is. Got her horse. It's pretty amazing. Yes. And the new Uma event should be coming out here soon too. I'm excited about that. Something different. The current one is very time consuming, and although it's fine, I'm just not the biggest fan of it. Literally sleeping in their litter box. Poor little ones. Poor little babes. Summer Golshi is a debuff for God. She can basically allow debuffs to occur in any race despite just. Yeah, like I said, I'm thinking of pulling for her, but I also wanted. I'm in a good spot with carrots. I don't really want to go too low because, like I said, I'm not playing as much as I was. So I'm trying to save up for Narita Bryan's purple outfit. To save for 1.5 anniversary, that's true. But besides Golshi and Narita Bryan, I don't think there's anyone else I'm super excited about currently. I'm sure that'll change, but as of right now. Boop-a-doop-doo. But yeah, besides Uma, the only other gacha game I really got into was, I think it was called Love Nikki, the mobile version. I know that they made another game that had a pretty big flop. Infinite Nikki, I think it's called. At least it's not Nikki. Am I AI? No, I'm not AI. Hello, Craig. Welcome in. Hello. Hello, Sophie. How you doing? Happy Thursday. Happy time zone. Yeah, I really got into Love Nikki, the dress up mobile game. I had a lot of fun. Never spent a dime in that game, but it was cute. I enjoyed the outfits. But But I hit a point where I just really couldn't progress in the story without um specific gear outfits, and I didn't want to spend money, so I kind of got stuck. But it was fun. I enjoyed it. Tomorrow's your dad's birthday. Well, happy birthday to your dad. Have any fun plans? Hmm. The same for the rest of you. Do any of you have fun plans for the weekend? Those of you that are in America, any fun plans for the 4th of July? That will be on Saturday. I'll see some fireworks, do some grilling. I don't know if we really have too many big plans. It's been so hot. It's been super duper hot. We did get a pool, like a little pop-up pool for the dogs. So I think we're gonna set that up for them this weekend. That should be a lot of fun for them. You seeing fireworks at a baseball game? That sounds so fun. I love going to watch baseball. Then seeing fireworks? Ooh, choice. Gotta go get yourself some, what's it called? Uh, is it called kettle corn? Popcorn, the caramelized popcorn. It's so yummy. Plans for July 4th? Just stay inside and watch fireworks on TV. There you go. There you go. Yeah, it's been so hot here. It might be hard to justify going out anywhere, but Minion likes to see them. That's my daughter. She likes the fireworks, so we'll see what we can do, where we can go. Hopefully it's not too hot. Where to see fireworks 4th of July? My medical thingamabob is finally seeing progress, so I might consider something more active for the weekend. Temps are finally agreeable to. Oh, that's so exciting. I'm glad that you got that checked out. And everything's on the up and up. Um, yeah, that's really good. I have been doing horseback riding, but my trainer bought land and has a new stables that she is moving to. So our lessons have been on pause for a bit, but they're looking to be starting up here pretty soon again, and I'm so excited. I'm so excited to get back on the horse and continue my training. I definitely have more free time right now. The money thing, the money stitch is a little different. Let's see, anything else? Well, let's launch Strange Horticulture. Let's get that going. I'm not sure how far into the game we are, but I feel like we have 6 hours. We're 6 hours into it, so we might have a couple more hours. Did I find any gems during the summer sale? Yeah, there's a couple that I actively have in my list right now. So in my cart, I have Dispatch. I have Retro Rewind, which is the video store simulator. I love my simulation games. And then I have For the King 2. So those are the three big games that I have that I am so excited for. Sam, 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 Sam. Did you see the Jurassic Park game? Like the simulation game? I am so ready. I don't know if you did, but I submitted for the playtest of it. I volunteered as tribute, so hopefully we all get in. Opa! One
Mighty
whole
601
year!
lol mighty 601 heart mighty 601 cozy mighty 601 box mighty 601 wow mighty 601 slug mighty
Wow!
601 solaire.
Solaire. Thank you, Opa. 12 months, one whole year. Look at your little tiger cub face. That's so exciting. Thank you. Thank you, Opa. I appreciate it. Thank you for the resub. Ah. You all are sweet. I appreciate you all. You're making my day. Thank you, Snake. Hello, how you doing? Get my swapped out here. Captcha. I'm Captcha. How you doing, Sneaky? Happy Thursday. Been a little while. It has been. I hope you've been doing well. Remind me, were you the one that you were playing Legend of Dragoon recently, right? With all our dino experience, we're gonna be the best dino 100%. But girl, I would be lying if I told you I would run headfirst into that T-Rex for cuddles. I will 100% be eaten by a T-Rex. Fantastic games. Okay, fantastic game. It is a fantastic game. Yes, yes. There was we had a cub here who has been playing it recently, and they informed me that it is on PlayStation. So I grabbed it, and it has been making my heart so happy. I'm thinking of doing like a let's play. Because long ago, when the four nations existed in harmony. No, long ago, I started a let's play on Legend of Dragoon, and I never got to finish it. And I have since removed it from my YouTube channel, but those videos were my most viewed and commented on videos, especially the last one that I had uploaded. I had so many comments of people saying, will you continue this series, please? So I think instead of live streaming it, I'm going to do a fresh let's play on that whole game series, and I'm very excited. Typical gamer, welcome me in. Hello, hello. In fact, I've been thinking of doing a sort of like Mama Tiger Plays series where I jump into classic games that I've never played before or that I have played. So like Banjo-Kazooie, like those nice N64 games. Maybe try Legend of Zelda for the first time, and just sort of starting a series on YouTube with those. But we'll see. I mean, I have so much time right now. I definitely could, but once I start this new job, because I'm putting it out there, I'm gonna get this job. Once I start it, I don't know what my free time is gonna look like. Oh yeah. But it'll be good. It'll be good. Be good, good, good. Alright, I'm gonna take a quick BRB break. I'm gonna use the bathroom. I'm gonna fill up my water, and then we're going to start Strange Horticulture. Or rather, continue. So hang tight, grab yourself a drinky, grab yourself a snacky, and I will be RB. All right. I am back. Back. Hey, Tigressa. Hello. Thank you. Thank you for the welcome backs. Hello, Jaden Ford. I see you on YouTube. Okay. Let me do a little it. Go. I am. All right. Continue. We back. Yes. Graham, my friend. Hello. You doing? Let's see. Okay. So, we are playing Strange Horticulture. We are I think we're on day 12, if I recall correctly. But this is our plant shop that we run. We inherited from our uncle, passed away. So these are all of the different plants that we have, and it's sort of a mystery deduction game that we're playing. There seems to be a story happening where some sort of strange beast has either been resurrected or created. Rawr! Hey, Master Legion! And we are essentially just helping anyone who comes to the shop looking for remedies to different things. It's a little hard to explain, but as we get into it, it'll start making a bit more sense. We unlocked being able to do alchemy. So, I should be over here. Oh gosh, I also need to changes real quick here. That up there. That. We'll try that. Sorry, I'm fixing the view for all of you. There we go. There we go. Okay. So, fresh day. We received this note. Foxfield Trident. So, I think how we're going to do this is we need to find Foxfield, which is right here. Use our special tool. And then we're looking at the square that the trident faces, which is here. From Foxfield, the trident points me in the direction of some foothills northwest of the Swinside Stone Circle. A faint path leads me over a ridge and into a dell. Here, a plant thrives sheltered from the wind. New plant. Thing? What do you see about this? Bluish purple flowers. I might make myself just a little smaller.
Water is difficult to resist.
Thank you for the hydrate. My mobile YouTube avatar is in BRB. See it as normal looking. It changed now. Betty, be very careful. There's a cougar in the bottom right corner. Where? Where? Oh, I need to make that short. I need to put something together for that for my editor. Play. Alright, new plant. This has been accomplished. Forest Bear. I'm going to Black Comb. I will kill this servant. My people have a saying, he who lives without fear does not live at all. I will not say that I am not afraid, but it would be no bad thing to die hunting such a noble adversary. I will take Ember Soul. Okay. So we were informed by... Who was it? This guy. Ennis Aylford. He represents the Seeds of Redemption, which is a cult we kind of oopsied our way into, but I don't think they are a very good cult. On Friday, oh wait, what was it? On Monday, he has a task that would greatly aid the Seeds of Redemption. One of the Dreher is in town, and we know he's paid you a visit already, no doubt, feeding his habit. We suspect he's here to hunt the Dendru, which is the beast that has been murdering. If he returns, give him some of this. He will make a worthy sacrifice to the Dendru. Let's help him on his way. So we can aid the cultists by killing this guy, or not. And I don't think we should. I don't feel right doing murder. Hello, Anoob. Only cult I advocate is Mimi's. Yes. Likewise. Likewise. Ember Soul, we should already... thought we had it figured out. Ember Soul is thought to have protective properties. It is sometimes given as an offering to various deities in return for sanctuary. It produces flowers with many petals. Watch out for the leaves, they're razor sharp. So we are looking for this plant. This one is quite easy to cut oneself on the jagged leaves, as I have just found out. So I think this is Ember Soul, which we'll label as such, Ember Soul. I should do murder? Now. We're doing a good playthrough first, Grim. Is that what you would have done? Widow's Woe, said to induce fear, also called Kempfoot, partly due to its unpleasant scent. Dainty dark flowers grow out from a bed of long, thin... Widow's Woe. So I've been taking the plants we figured out and adding them to the bottom collection, so it's just the plants up top that we don't know what they are just yet. We have quite a few of them. You're almost always the good boy in games. Yes, you are. You just want to see everyone else be the villain. But you don't want to be the villain yourself. You're subbed. Thank you, Bested It's. Appreciate it. Thank you. Alright, next up. Milton. Allow me to present my services. I own a small shop that specializes in curiosities. I would have thought that someone in your position ought to be interested in pursuing our collection of manuscripts on elixirs, for example. 21 Orchard Road. Ooh. We could go check them out. Where are we at? Undermere. The streets of Undermere are narrow and claustrophobic. In many places, the buildings lean out at the upper floors so that neighbors can reach across and shake hands, or more likely exchange unpleasantries. Wait, but how do we visit this guy? Arnside a location? Oh, now we gotta water our plants in order to travel. Hey, Vibrant, how's the plant shop going? I noticed it said just chatting and oh, you're right, I should change that. I'm just chatting with my plants. No, we were doing some chitty chatting earlier. There, I updated it. But yeah, we were doing some chatting earlier, and I just forgot to switch us over. Good eye, thank you. Casually talking to my plants. This all works out though, because as I'm chatting with you, or to my plants, the little kittens behind me are getting used to my voice. Alright, let's look for Arnside. Is this even a place we can visit? Ambleside. There more. Side. Tell me if you see it. Both side. Gaffel. Huh. Could it be Ambleside? I don't think it is. Winter! Hello! Love you! Hello, brother. How you doing? Oh, here it is. We found it. How are you? I was telling the Cubs about your idea of us going to the Bronx Zoo. That's in New York, right? Never done a live stream though. Have you done live streams before? Like where you walk around? And it was also brought up that I think you need to look up or ask permission to see if you can live stream at the Bronx Zoo, because some places apparently don't let you do that. Probably do. Yeah. Winter! The dark exterior of Arnside Antiquities blends into its surroundings. A tailor called Jones and an ugly-looking haberdashery, to the extent that I walk past it 3 times before I find it. Inside, however, I am greeted by a world of intrigue and wonder. Old trinkets sit alongside faded books and manuscripts, while strange utensils and machines, their uses unfathomable, occupy rows of display cases. It is some time before I peel myself away, returning to Undermere with 2 new recipes for elixirs that demand further studying. Ooh! This is exciting. Where's this card? We can archive that. Thank Quentin's elixir. This elixir will enable any drinker of it to overcome their sense of fear, though it should be considered beforehand that fear is not always a bad thing. For example, it would not be wise to drink this near the edge of a cliff. A 5-pointed leaf to grant courage, a red flower to protect the mind, a seed pod for luck. 5-pointed leaf. 5-pointed leaf. 2, 3, 4, 5. Red flower to protect the mind. Then we have the elixir of the damned, made from a combination of Arbutum alacritas, maculosis, oh my gosh, how do we say this word? Retinentia, and mens fortis. This powerful elixir is dangerous and extreme caution is advised. It is said to bring a person back from the brink of death, but at the expense of their soul. Those who have drunk it appear vacant and lost, alive, but no longer really with us. You also have very cheap travel mics we can use. Are those like the ones that everyone wears in those travel vlog videos where they're like little fuzzy clip-ons? They are amazing. That's actually pretty exciting. Argot, hello! Thank you for the lurkies. Thank you, thank you. Hello, is it Eli Lewis? Hola, hello, welcome. They call them the dead cats? Really? Never heard them called that before. I just always see people use them. Videos. They're very fluffy. That I see. Why dead? Dead cats. They're dead cats and Maddie will nurse them back to... Yeah. Oh yeah. Speaking of kitties, I have some new fosters, Winter. They are behind me. They are some spicy kittens. They're very scared, so right now they're chilling behind me. They're listening to my voice and getting used to it and getting used to being around people and dogs. Yeah, we named them after hostess treats. So there's 2 girls and a boy. We have Susie Q, we have Cupcake, and we have Ding Dong. I don't know. My brother, the sound nerd, told me about it. Oh, interesting. All right, let's make this elixir of the damned. These are all scientific names, so I think this might be easier. So we need Arbutum alacritas. Arbutum alacritas. Arbutum alacritas. So Caballia is what we need. Where's Caballia? I know we have this plant. So many plants to really alphabetize them. Okay, so we have this one.
Hello there.
Maculosis retinentia. Maculosis retinentia? Ruby Q, welcome in. Hello there. Give her the check-in. My brother, a jock, the boy that wears a shirt that only says sports on it during the Super Bowl. Hi, hi. Hello. How's your Thursday going? Welcome in. Okay. Maculosis retinentia. Maculosis retinentia. Tell me if you see it, Cubs. Maculosis. Oh, wait. Mens fortis. We do need this. Pranthium. Hold on. I should really alphabetize this. What's it called? Attention span just went right out. Okay. Mens fortis was Pranthium. Geranthium. Okay. Those two. Okay. Maculosis retinentia. Maculosis retinentia. Maculosis. Oh, we haven't figured this one out yet. Henchuck? Fruit of the henchuck can have startling effects on memory. Even a small dose can result in short-term memory loss, but in larger amounts it has been known to cause severe amnesia. The tuberose bulb has an unusual structure growing in bursts that give it a striped appearance when cut open. When the outer layer hardens and turns blue-green, it is ready to harvest. Blue-green. Maybe it's this one? Bulb is quite firm and turquoise in color. The orange fruits have no noticeable odor. It was Hitchbug. What interesting names for these plants, right? I didn't come up with them. You love this game? Going well? Thanks, and you? I'm doing really well. I'm having a blast playing this game. What do the 3 lines on the left side of the book do? Ah, yes, takes you back to the contents page. In their newer game, I think it's called Strange Antiquities, you can search via effects at the back of the book, which I think is kind of neat. I've only played the demo of that one. No sorting option for a sign. No, I wish. I should read that again just in case. Read what the henchuck? Maculosis retinentia. Hey Blaze, hello! Sadly not know. Can easily jump to the page you want if you know the common name, but not the Latin name. Yeah. Okay, so the fruit of the henchuck can have a startling effects on memory. Even a small dose can result in short-term memory loss, but in larger amounts it has been known to cause severe amnesia. The tuberose bulb has unusual structure growing in bursts that give it a striped appearance when cut open. When the outer layer hardens, turns blue-green, it is ready to harvest. So we only have a couple right now that have bulbs. So we have this guy and this one. Thought we had another one. Oh, it's right here. The bulb is quite firm and turquoise in color. Orange fruits have no noticeable. I think it's this one because it actually has fruits on it. I think it's these 3. Let's Let's try. Yes! Elixir of the Damned. Make it purple. Elixir of the Damned. 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 Alright. Neat. I looked it up. No Bronx, they don't allow the streaming. Oh well. You could look up, it's a much smaller zoo, but you can take the train to the Philly Zoo. Philadelphia Zoo. I'll be back later, got some family over, but wanted to come say hi. Thank you, Blaze. Enjoy your time with your family. Guys, I think Maddie hates some of the plants she's reading it. You told me to read it again. Okay, 5-pointed leaf to grant courage. Gosh. Oh gosh. I think this next one will be a little hard to figure out. St. Quentin's elixir. 5-pointed leaf. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This one's technically a 5-pointed leaf. Red flower to protect the mind. Eyebright. Did I? I don't remember. Stop. Mobile Tiger, thank you for the check-in. Hello, hello. Red flower, protect the mind. I don't think it's eyebright. Contain a small amount of venom that will cause severe pain for several days. Plant that only grows to the south. Known to improve eyesight at night. Not that one. St. John's poppy? Vibrant petals of this flower can be brewed to create a draught that can greatly improve the imbiber's hearing ability. Not that one. Not that. Weeping Bell? Really?
Hello there.
Hello there, Joey! How are you doing? Rawr. How are you, friend? You're making pancakes? Making pancakes, making bacon pancakes. Cakes, that's what I'm gonna make. Yum! Banjo Bear, good to see you as well! Hello, hello! Good to see you all! All my cubs are showing up. We can put you all up here. You can all hang out. You can all hang out with me. Now, if I play... This is true. It would be. It would be. YouTube would get mad. Lead by many to lead to gold. Not that one. Red leaves. Red leaves. Brilligentia? I wouldn't say those are red. I think those are pink. Everheart, the pink flowers of the Brilligentia are made up of, yeah. So, a red flower to protect the mind. So, the only red flowers we have are these two now, unless I'm missing one. Our Wandering Boo is going on a journey again. Red flowers. Yes, this could count as flowers. No, those are... Those are leaves or fruit. Oh, I gotta sneeze. Oh, I'm muted just in time. Wait. So we would just need to get permission from Philly Zoo to swim it. Yeah, the Philly Zoo is really awesome for their tigers. If you look at their photos, you'll see that they have like these mesh tunnels that they can travel in. So the tiger can actually walk right over you and they can pee on you. They can 100% go potty on you. Hello, Dronic. I see you on YouTube. Greetings from Russia. Oh, glorious friend. Can I find a place for myself? You may. Make yourself cozy. Yes, yes. I'm gonna blow my nose real fast. That sneeze made me need to blow my nose. The Nerd Herd, welcome back. If only they peed on us. Oh, I mean, I don't know how I'd feel about that. Would we smell like popcorn? I don't know. I can't say that when they peed, I smelled popcorn. I am, yes, I am. I'm doing a live stream on YouTube as well, just to make it easier to save my VODs. I do the mobile stream as well on YouTube, but I don't save those. Hi. Okay, so this is hard. This is a hard one because I don't think we have figured out all of our plants just yet. Was the one that we thought we figured out? We might just have to wait on this one until we learn a little bit more about our other plants. What's it called again? Men's Fortis. No, that was the Dranthium. It was the big word. This one. Henchuck. Need to label this one. Oh shoot, where did it go? Henchuck. There we go. Simulcasting, yeah, yes, yes, yes. We're giving it a try. I've also been putting up a couple of shorts. Kentucky Fried Chimkin. Well, thank you for the hearts. Alright. 5-pointed leaf. Said that ancient warriors would take it before going into battle. Daisy Dock. I feel like that's what this is. I think this is the Daisy Dock. So we're gonna throw these guys back down here. So I think Daisy Dock is the 5-pointed leaf. A red flower to protect the mind. And a seed pod for luck. What do we know about seed pods and luck? The candlewood produces a red flower that provides a shielding effect, protecting against all manner of afflictions of the mind. Long, thin stems grow among tall leaves. See, they give you these images that are cross sections, but I don't think there's any way that you can cut a plant to see what it looks like on the inside. Long, thin stems. Is it this one? I feel like it would be this one. Candlewood. Long, thin stems grow among tall leaves. Thin stems. So I think that's what this guy is. That's candlewood. So we'll call this one candlewood. A seed pod for luck. So do we remember cubs? Which one had the seed pod? Buttery. Always contains 6 petals. Those worship according to legend. Block. Critters leaves has been rejuvenation effect, but most have tried to benefit from it. Seed pod. Known for $96. Yeah, it is hot. And it's actually humid today. It is 95 Fahrenheit outside, but according to my phone, if it's we're not even 97, so we're getting up there. Forgot to ask earlier, Maddie, how did the rest of your Red Dead Redemption 2 playthrough go? Oh, it went so well. Yeah, we got the good ending. We did the epilogue, and it was so good. We finished the epilogue, and we went and said goodbye to the goodest boy's grave, and that's where we called it. I would have loved to just continue to piddle around in it, but such a great game. Such a great game. 100% I am going to play that again. But I adored it. It was very good. I do have all of the Red Dead Redemption VODs up on YouTube. I do plan on going through them and trimming them out a bit and kind of putting them in a playlist. But it was so fun. I really enjoyed it. It feels like temp is 108. Yeah, mine doesn't even say what it feels like. It doesn't want to tell me. Oh. Overdose with eyes. Right, let's see. Puzzle fire. Deadly poison. It's not that. Plant produces a drums. We're looking for seed pod. Beautiful rounded dark blue. Nope. Yep. Care must be taken. Right. Sandfire has a tough outer bark. Bushy blue flowers. Seeds with a... When once dried and hardened, the stems can be burned as incense. As they burn, they let out high-pitched shrieks, widely believed to be spirits of dead souls. Are you guys noises? Little babies just did a little behind me. You think it's hot? It's only 80 here. Okay. Okay. 88 right now. Oh my gosh. The gremlin. It's actually more hot here than it is where you are, Grim. If you have to ask, you don't want to know. So true. When the bushy blue flower heads die back, they release seeds with the downy pappus. Oh, wait, we're looking for seeds that have luck. Root of the... Right. Okay. Will tend to drawn. This curl. Dark shine is plant with powerful defense. Releases stinging barbs. Kidney flower. Curl leaves are thought to be of origin among several medicinal uses. Flower, a single drop of the strong smelling sap from the plant can utterly drain a person's mental. Truthsayer will force a person to tell the truth. Witch's remedy. Along flowers of this plant droop mournfully, but it is wide, waxy leaves allow this plant to collect a large amount of water. We're looking for luck. Then luck. Bite of the crunch root of this plant has the effect called bucket. Flame that releases spores are invisible. Okay. Meant to air quality. Buried treasure, secret writings. Long leaf poison. No flower. Sometimes called. Few known ways to release the binds of Swiss snare to apply paste created from the sap. Cheap snap is thought to bring very correctly green seed pods, so she'd have a hard outer shell. South they call this plant bulbs of Bayonne. Hell's Gates, used in witchcraft. Mushroom. Cross section. Scented. Thought to deter unwanted souls. The trimble hub is traditionally used as decoration at weddings. They point downwards. Slowly, we know what that one is. Wait. To induce fear. Can put the dog. Tonic for suffering the effects of having drunk too much. There's some considered wild cold sacred plant. Claim that it is bad luck to pick berries, also known as blue river leaves. Many uses. Soaking up moisture. Well liked by butterflies. A post IP address. He lives in the US. Heard that place stings. Oh my gosh. Winter, I've told everyone I live in Arizona because of the old Az squad of Cubs that were here. Yeah, Grim is the one of the few Az squads left. No, Crimson still pops in. Dana we haven't seen in a hot minute. Not excited for what's to come. If it's hotter where y'all are, then the end of times is coming for us in Arizona. Bundle. Stay below. Shade. You and Crimson, Dana, and I thought there was one more. A part of your Az squad. Milling. Okay, so I don't think we have anything yet. A seed pod for luck. Careless, that's it. Edmore Raven Fighter. Equipped with the artist's knowledge, she journeyed west to the stone circle. Unknown to her, she was not alone as she made her preparations. Edmore Raven Spider. Where's this card? And more, which is right here. Raven is north and Spider west. Right here. Ow. Ooh, unless it's directly diagonal. Let's water our flowers and try that again. Well, I hope you all are staying cool today. Hello, OG Buildski. Welcome in. Drink plenty of water, stay hydrated. Put some ice cubes in your water if you're able to. It sounds like in Europe things are starting to cool down a bit. Correct me if I am wrong. Still hot, but perhaps not as hot as it has been. Okay. There are more important things. Oh my gosh. What is this hint then? Where is it? Where is the card? And more. Raven Fighter. Because if we put our little here. And more. Raven Spiders. Maybe it's 2 locations we need to go to. Your side of Europe is breathing a sigh of relief. That's good. That is good. Yeah, now it's about to hit us. I saw someone make a comment, and I don't know if they were just trying to rage bait. That is my thoughts, is they're trying to rage bait. But their theory as to why Europe was so hot recently is because the United States has so many AC units. Which, you know, so funny. Alright. And more. Raven. At the hottest point, I took a walk across the campus I work at and reveled in the refreshing wind. It's a particularly strong El Nino event that's causing it. Sure about any AC. I don't think it has anything to do with air conditioners running on the other side of the world. I think our summers have progressively been getting hotter and hotter, and our winters more and more cold. Alright, this one's kind of throwing me off. So end more, where's our card? Raven, which is right there, and then the spider. So is that like maybe right in the middle? Raven, spider. So I'm thinking if it's right in the middle, between them, it'd be this one. They're more important. No, it's not that either. My only other thought is and more. So it's not between them. Maybe it's the row of Raven and then the row of spider. Winter's so cool. Sally, you just described every day here in summer with that walk across campus. You're so hot. Felt like a spring breeze. The difference is we step outside, then immediately go back inside. How, Grim, is your AC like always running? Non-stop? Like if it were to turn off for 30 minutes, would it immediately get toasty? This one's tricky. And more. Raven. I'm going to guess maybe right here. Ah, we figured it out. A jackdaw croaks, hidden somewhere nearby. Strange shapes of old stones pierce the long grass. Among them, some plants grow. New plants acquired! Ooh. Wait, is this our seed pod that we needed? We even figured out about it yet? Take a look. We figured out Candlewood. We figured out the Daisy Dock, the Devil's Night Trap. Corpse Friend, if ingested as a seed, it will cause a slow agonizing death. It has a light, pleasant scent, similar to pine needles. Boiling the root in vinegar creates a tonic against fevers. Evelyn. Short, pretty leaves. Farmer's Worry. Fungi mushroom with potent abilities, only safe to consume in small quantities, grants great strength for short periods at the expense of severe fatigue once the effect has worn. Lesser Meridoc. Round flower head of the Meridoc is made up of smaller yellow florets. Since mental. Nope, it's not that. Meek Dew. Made up of many smaller florets. Make this a sought-after decorative plant, although it is difficult to care for. May be pleasant-looking plant, but touching the leaves against bare skin will result in painful sores. Well, we figured out that clue. We I still need to figure out what the seed pod of luck is, and I have a feeling it's this guy, but... Ring the bell. We heard of this masked woman. Imagine having that amount of power. Nations would kneel before you. You would be a god. That creature, it's huge, unstoppable, and they say it obeys her every command. It would certainly come in helpful with my father-in-law tomorrow. What? I guess I'll just have to settle for some Daisy Dock to help get me through instead. This is what we thought to be it. This fungus is typically found in dense forests, protruding through the mulch. At a glance, it can appear as though a corpse is reaching up from the underground, said to strengthen resolve and sharpen the mind. Dead man's fingers. We have that one. It's this one right here. Dead man's fingers. Also, I saw your media request. Let me go ahead and put that up here. Oh boy. Oh boy. Yeah. Okay. Copy. And media.
From the makers of one of the most successful dramas in recent history comes the follow-up series, The Slap, Part 2.
You know what? They'd already started repairs, so we couldn't even take it anywhere else.
Ah, shit the way they do that.
Tell me about it. 2.5 grand later, and then... Hey, what's going on?
It's mine, Daddy. Noah keeps taking away from me.
Noah, give it back.
No.
Noah, give it back.
No!
I said give it back now. Noah!
Larry, what the hell are you doing?
Larry, you can't just... Oh,
Larry! Oh, are you all right? How did...
Larry!
Righto, what's going on here? Oh,
Sir, I'm arrested. Oh!
Oh my gosh!
Oh!
Oh no, not
The
the
Slap,
cat!
Part 2, coming soon to Fox. Ow! What the?
Oh my gosh. The slap. Thank you for sharing that, Grim. Larry, what the slap? This video slaps. Oh no. Oy. Ah. Well, thank you for sharing that, Grim. It's grim to everyone who's coming to visit the shop. This letter was delivered in an unusual way. There was no address provided, just the horticulturist spelled wrong. I have to assume it was meant for you. He just got a letter. Wonder who it's from. If you know your plants, this letter is for you. Oh ho, so you got it working. Oh yes, yes, it works, it works. Look to the north of Bowfell, at the source of the river Esk. Nobody knows it grows there. It will be our little secret, ho ho. Bowfell, River Esk. Bowfell, River Esk. Sure enough, I find a plant here that I have never seen before. Ah. Fair enough. Wow. Thank you, friendly stranger. Letter? I barely know her. Oh. Hello, I am your death. Right, we'll put that in. Laura Dunn. My husband likes to forage for mushrooms, but I'm worried about the ones he's brought back from his latest venture. He's just been on a trip across the lake, exploring the woods to the west of here. Okay. He's got a bag full of odd-looking mushrooms that he says are perfectly safe, but they don't look edible to me. I'd have brought one with me to help identify it, but he's hoarding them because he thinks I'm going to throw them out. I'll come back tomorrow. He's just been on a trip across the lake, exploring the woods to the west of here. Across the lake, exploring the woods. So we're here. Exploring the woods. So one of these two spots. Mushrooms, how have I never been here before? They're hard to find at first, but soon I'm seeing them everywhere. Ah, these look nice. So now we need to determine if they are safe or not. What do we know about mushrooms? We know a lot about mushrooms. What do we know about these mushrooms? The Devil's Nightcap. Dead Man's Fingers we figured out. Farmer's Worry. Spongy mushroom with potent abilities, only safe to consume in smaller quantities. Grants great strength for short periods at the expense of severe fatigue once the effect is worn off. Is this them? Red caps have a spongy texture. Doesn't quite look like them. These seem to... it might be. They are rounded. I'm surprised. Spongy mushroom with potent abilities. So I think this is Farmer's Worry. That's my guess. At the kitty. Ring the bell. Lord Fremont told me he was able to help you find some information on the servant. I've been looking all over the library, but all I've discovered is a mold problem. I hoped you might have some sweet breath that could help clear it up. I'm pretty sure... Aliens? Pretty sure we figured that one out. Hellions. Most plants offer a small improvement to air quality, but the Palliance is in a class of its own. It is sometimes called sweet breath thanks to the freshness of the air in its vicinity. Many short leaves of this plant are thought to help filter toxins from the surrounding air. Is it this one? Somewhat pungent? No. I swore we figured out. We need to alphabetize all of our stuff here. This is getting a little ridiculous. And we have too many plants. Alliance. I don't think we've actually worked out which one this is. This one has a pleasant, fresh aroma. Small, delicate leaves. One's difficult. Hello, Banya. Hi, it's the first time that I've ever seen you. I really like your YouTuber. It really reminds me of Galaxy. Like a galaxy. Thank you. I am a Galaxy Tiger, your friendly cosmic mom. I'm glad you got that. It makes me happy. Happy to have you. Welcome in. Make yourself cozy. I'm gonna blow my nose real fast. Give me a quick moment. Oh yeah. Okay. Nose blown. How have I could have sworn we figured out what Pollyance was? I'm a little surprised. Decorus. These short leaves of this plant are thought to help filter toxins. That one. Yeah. A pleasant fresh aroma. I feel like this might be it. Sweet breath thanks to the freshness of the air. Many short leaves of the plant. Pleasant fresh aroma. I guess let's try it. We figured it out. Pollyans. Sour Bandy can help with memory recovery, especially if the memory has been deliberately sabotaged. The name of this plant derives from the fact that, although edible, the large stamen is extremely bitter to the taste. Okay, so we learned about Pollyance. Was this one? Pollyance. Okay. Alright, it is time, Cubs. I will be alphabetizing this. Alright. B. W. S comes. W. E. A. B. J Maiden. Or S. W. S. Okay. I do feel like maybe we'll keep our... I think we're gonna keep our... How are we gonna do this? We're gonna keep our mushrooms up here. So, Ember Soul... H. So E, F, G, H, E. Okay. Mountain will come before... Mountain comes after Maiden. Don't mind me, I'm just alphabetizing my plants. Sunset Cap can go up there. Okay, Bennett. Goes there. This guy is an A. And okay, we're doing well so far. A, B, C, D, E, F. Okay. C, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, D, D, H, I, J, K, L. Yep, so there we go. Wild Coal will come before which big? Fever Kiss, A, B, C, D, E. Fever Kiss. Moving everything down a little bit here. L. Long Vericund. F, G, H. So L will go right there. Hey Dragonator, good to see you. Happy Thursday. Okay, common Trouse. We'll go there. Perfect. Rapathy, thank you for the check-in. How are you doing? Lemon. Actually go right there. Butterdale. Doing good, glad to hear it. We have so many plants, I've decided to alphabetize them. So that is what we are doing right now. Okay. Box button. So that'll go right here. Ren, EFG, L, N, P, root here. Yes, yes, yes. Candy root. The root will go in front of our friend right there. Caballia is going to go front. There. Ah! We're almost done. Lady of Summer. The that. Stranthium. The okay. C D E. Shimmerlung. And Chuck. That one. Okay. And Weeping Bell. Go right here. Mellow Glow. Go in front of this one. Gilded Dendra. Go in front of this one. Almost done. Pop heart. Yeah. There. Winter Boar. There. Grimlock. Go in front. There. Oh, Eyebright. We're getting there. Almost done, almost done. PD. Go after Soul. Mary's Breath. We'll go there. St. John's Poppy. Here. Worry Less. Our last one, Jacob's Worth. JH. So in front of the lady. And Burl Gentia. JKL. Royal. So after the Wren. Norwood. Elderfinium. Go in front of that guy. Okay. Sweet. So we got that taken care of. Handle of wood we should put somewhere here. Still go after one. Daisy dog. After the common rose. Okay. We have all of our plants alphabetized. We have is E. Okay. Awesome. All of our plants are now alphabetized. We have all of our mushrooms on one shelf. We could potentially move. I think this is good. I think we're good. Put the cat. Let's go to the next one. Lorena Chapman. My cousin will be married in 3 days. If you got some Trimble Huff, then it'd save me the trouble of going out to find some myself. If you knew my cousin, you'd know she's not worth the trouble. Oh my gosh. Trimble Huff. I think we... Alright. Trimble Huff is traditionally used as decoration at weddings, as it is thought to strengthen relationships. A cross-section of the small cup, like flowers, they generally point downwards to avoid filling with water and to allow easy access for pollinating insects. So I think smaller. I think it's this one. So could it also be... Not that one. I think it's this one. So let's take a look at these guys. Yeah, it's definitely not those. So I think... Trimble Huff. Glowhorn or forest lantern or pixie lamp is phosphorescent, illuminating the trees that it grows under. Suspicious travelers avoid walking toward it, fearing that the faint lights will lure them to their demise. Okay, we've figured out 2 more plants then. Trimble Huff. This one. Trimble Huff. Elemental S. Yeah. Okay. Goes there, and then we figured out this guy. I think we learned about what this one was called. The Evelum? No. What was it just called? Glowhorn. Glowhorn. Okay. We're getting there. end the day. "8 miles to the east." What is that, a tree? The shepherd watched as she prepared the leaves and roots that she would require. He watched as the hours dragged by, the sun set, and she worked by candlelight, at times sitting still, at times moving like a dancer among the stones. The change happened suddenly, but also subtly, so that at first the watcher was not sure that anything had happened. Then, thought, 8 miles to the east. This, a tree?
Water is difficult to resist.
Thank you for the hydrate. And the headbats, thank you, thank you. Okay, what was our clue? "8 miles to the east." Would that be the great tree? Great tree is right there. 8 miles east. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Nope, that's not it. Look at this a bit more closely. 8 miles to the east. Is there any sort of symbol like that we can see? Yeah, kiddo? Okay. Hmm. Huh? Yeah. I mean, you can have it. It's leftovers from dinner. It's leftovers from dinner. What could this be? I don't know. Have we seen this symbol before? I don't think we have yet. Does it have anything on it? No. Alright, let's take a look at what we have. Castle, Abbey. Leftovers where? Minions heating them up. Hiccup. Hmm. We haven't quite figured this one out yet. Dora done. Well, he went and ate those bloody mushrooms. And of course, now he's sick. Is there anything we can do? He's in a bad way, and I'm worried about him. There might be something we can do. Sometimes fatal can usually be cured by taking hop heart boiled in vinegar. generally not fatal in small doses. Use crushed leaves from sour bandy to cure. What do we farmers worry? Often fatal, an antidote can be used. Be made using royal gentia. Okay. This is farmers worry. Royal gentia is what we need to put in it, which is our pink flower. The fatal, an antidote can be made using royal gentia. What this is, so how do we do it? Need to work out which mushroom he ate and which plant will work as an antidote. That guide to fatal fungi seems a good place to start. We did figure it out. It's farmer's worry. That's what we got. Unless it isn't, that's why they're not letting me make this antidote. What are the other ones? Spring wax cap. Edible mushroom with some mild medicinal properties. When dried and eaten, it can help relieve pain. Sunset mount cap. The next one. Type of fungus with domed cap, sometimes called stinking mount cap as a result of its unpleasant odor. It is thought to deter unwanted souls. No, it's not that one. Bishop's parasol, we figured out. Not that. Copper Caledonian is the other one that we... Copper Caledonian, we haven't figured that one out yet. Oh, we did. Most have tried to find from its properties but can realize that it's cursed. Though you may appear younger as the red patches. So it's not that one. So it's farmer's worry. Often fatal. An antidote can be made using royal gentia. Okay. So we know royal gentia is an antidote. Mr. Dunn ate farmer's worry. Patterson's guide says I need to give him royal gentia. Okay, let me... Royal gentia. One of the few known ways to release the bind of Swiss supply paste created from sap of the royal gentia. Okay. Oh, so we're not actually making him, we're giving him a plant. I see. I see. No, do you want to eat some of the leftovers as well, Opa? Mac and cheese and then a cookie. One done. Liverstone. Caution is advised when handling this plant due to the strong paralyzing agents contained within. The liverstone is a mushroom with pointed caps. So, this one. There we go. Oh. Okay. Pet the kitty. Meow meows. Oh my gosh. I have been to Blackcomb. I have fought the servant and lived, but still my adversary stands. It must be defeated. For my part, I am ashamed to say that I am done. And my soul could use the tonic of St. Quentin's elixir if I'm ever to recover from the horror that I have seen. St. Quentin's elixir. Oh no! We haven't figured this one out yet. Oh, this is the one where we're trying to figure out the seed pod. 5-pointed leave to grant courage, which we determined to be the Daisy Dock. Oh no. Okay, let's figure this out here. So it's Daisy Dock, red flower to protect the mind, which we determined to be Candlewood. It's a red flower that provides a shielding effect against the mind. Okay. A seed pod for luck. That's what we don't know about yet, Cubs. Is the seed pod. Oh gosh. Blowhorn. Lyle of Neptune. Force Percival Truth. Oh no. Round flower head of the Merry Docks made up of smaller yellow florets, single drop, strong smelling sap. Bring them slow. Meek Dew? Oh boy. Sheep snap? Ah. The sheep snap is thought to bring good fortune when prepared correctly. The green seed pods the sheep snap. Okay. So this must be the sheep snap. Okay. Shall make you. Okay. St. Quentin's elixir. You are, sir. Remember, our option with him was we could have either killed him or let him go and fight. At least he's alive. Candlewood goes there. Daisy Dock. There. And now we know this is a sheep snap. EQR. Okay. There we go. A brittle, coveted by the rich, Pretty Priddle is crushed to make dyes. This is a very rare plant that is hard to come by and requires great care to cultivate. Huh. Pretty Priddle. That one. Not that one. That one either. I wonder if it's this one. A new letter? There's a hateful man I sometimes see around town. He's called Isidore Burbage. Yesterday I saw him bending down as though to pet a stray dog, but instead he punched it as hard as he could. Mean. Rushed over and the coward fled. Someday he'll get his comeuppance. What a terrible person. Bagil Chalice. Jail, right? Bagil Chalice. The chalice clue takes me directly south of Sagil, to a spot next to the river. Moss-covered rocks line the banks, velvet to the touch. In the moist conditions, a deadly-looking plant grows abundantly in the lush grass. Oh. Little snappy guy right here. What's it say? Sharp thorns grow along the edges of the upper leaves. Hmm. 8 miles to the east. Not sure what this one means. Reuben Ward. Verona tells me you're working on gathering the plants for a ritual that will help us defeat this creature. Yeah. I want to help in any way I can. From what Verona told me, I think this might be one of the plants needed to perform the ritual, but I'm afraid I do not know where it can be found. Swift Snare. The Binder, Ankle Grabber, and Never Let Go are several of the names given to this plant that may give some clue as to its properties. Oh, I gotta sneeze again. Ugh, allergies. Once ensnared, it is impossible to extricate oneself without help. Swift Snare has small heart-shaped leaves. I don't think we have this plant yet. Bell-like flower and heart-shaped leaves. Maybe I am wrong. We sure do have it. It is right here. Swift Snare. Thank you, Barbarossa. Thank you for the bless you. Oh, sorry for a quick moment. I'm getting a phone call. I will be right back. One sec. Right. That was a quick call. So I have a feeling he will be calling back. I think he got disconnected. Okay. Thaddeus Cornwall. Read somewhere about a plant that'll lead you to gold. Has drooping red flowers and frilled leaves. I think I know which one you're talking about. Drooping red flowers. Is it the weeping bell? Yep, that's it. Alright, 1 second again. All right. Thanks for your patience. Got some babies? I can't help noticing that Dreyer Huntsman is still alive. You don't seem to understand the importance of our work here. If you are not with us, then you are against us. When the redemption comes, and it will come, you will regret your actions. Praise the Dendro. Okay, get out. Get out of my store, sir. I think we will be fine. Give me 1 moment real fast, though, again. All right. Okay. Next card. Decay gives way to new growth from death, life. The cycle starts again west of White Scar by the river. Huh. Behind the woman, a dark skeletal figure began to rise, and a low primal snarl sounded across the clearing. The shepherd turned and ran, cold fear coursing through his veins. He did not run long. Oi. Day 15, Friday. Friday the 15th. me turn this. Cycle starts again west of White Scar by the river. West of White Scar. West of White Scar. White Barrow. Scar. White Scar. White Fell. Oh, White Scar. The sun-bleached skull fixes me with its black-eyed gaze, a reminder from the chest of the skeleton a plant grows. I think we know what this one is. Right. To the east. This one was and is known colloquially as corpse friend. Yeah, Devil's Night Trap. Devil's Nightcap? Nightcap. That would be what I believe. Devil's Nightcap. Okay. I've lived in Undermere all my life, and I've never seen the people as worried as they are now. Everyone's talking about the sisterhood and the servant. Somebody needs to do something to stop that beast. Oh. I was speaking to a woman from Arnside who told me of a cave nearby that the locals stay away from. Apparently, there is a strange plant that grows there, but the cave is believed to be haunted. Unfortunately, she was vague about where the cave was. Somewhere to the east was all she would say when I pressed her. Okay. Arnside. Okay. Got you? Okay. I think they're shivering because they're scared. Arnside. Arnside. Side. Ah. Probably this cave? Huh? Which one? Their food? Oh, I'm sorry, it's in the trunk of my car. Wanna grab it? The food that they're actually eating. Thin crack runs down the rock face, widening as it nears the ground, just wide enough for a man to slip through, but there's a problem. A large boulder blocks the entrance, too heavy to move. Farmers worry. But we'll use Twilight Lepiota. In the twilight where shadows grow, take leaf and root and eye of crow, a plant of gloom and despair and dark magic. Do not be fooled by the pretty flower. The smell it gives off is quite foul. I'm surprised at how easily I'm able to roll away the boulder with the help of the farmer's worry. As my eyes adjust to the darkness, I discover several clusters of fungi growing there, reaching out desperately to the thin strip of light provided by the crack. Ooh. Dang. We actually have... Maybe this one is the liver stone. I'm beginning to think that what we put on this one is actually not it. I think this is the liver stone. Strange, my fingertips feel slightly numb. Yeah, that one's it. And then we do know, I think. No. Have seen this other one in our blowhorn. Not Lesser Meridoc. Meekdew? No. Not the Prittle. Pretty Prittle. Sour Bandy. Spring Wax Cap. Spring Wax Cap, I think is what this is. Spring Wax Cap. Okay. So, managed to figure that one out. Let's take a look at the map again. We have this 8 miles to the east. The tree. Is there any town or city? Lowwood. Beckfoot. Eidolon. Red Pike. Bell. Great. Fairfield Peak. We might have to go back through our notes to see if there were any drawings made of this tree. Nope, not for you, Farley. Yeah. Not seeing anything here. Hopefully we figure it out eventually. Why can't I remember? There was something important. I know there was, but there is only darkness now. You need a sour bandy. Farley. Apple. Thank you. Sour bandy. Help with memory recovery, especially if the memory has been deliberately sabotaged. Bandy. This one had a very distinct plant. We not figured it out yet. Leaves feel smooth and soft underneath. The large salmon seems to be the source of that. Large salmon. Oh, so this is it. Sour bandy. It's coming back. It happened in a dream. The woman in the jade mask was screaming at me to get out. Instead, I went deeper. I entered the mind of the creature. It was like slipping into a dark pool. Icy cold, with who knows what terrors lurking beneath the surface. I felt powerful. Then suddenly something happened. She tore me out and my mind went dark. I've not been myself lately. Ooh, what do we learn here? Powerful balm against disease of the heart. It will not be a cure once illness has set in, but it can ease pain and prolong life. Umbrella has long rounded leaves and a flower that smells of strawberries. Long rounded leaves. This one. Umbrella. Nice. Hello, Finrod. How are you? You staying cool, I hope? Bless you, kiddo. The cat? Ring the bell? Holden Gregory. My wife of 30 years is dying. That is the truth of it, as painful as it is to say out loud. The doctors say there is nothing they can do, but I cannot sit by and wait for it to happen. The man at the hospice let slip about a plant-based elixir. I don't think he meant for me to hear it, but I did, and it's all I can think about. Huh. I understand the risks, but any price is worth paying if it means she doesn't have to die. Oh, please, I'm begging you. Oh, I don't think you're gonna like it. I'm okay, thanks, Maddie. And the temp's down to a more reasonable level for the moment. Good, I'm glad. Yeah, now we're finally, I shouldn't say finally, but now we are getting hit by the crazy heat, and it's humid heat, so quite hot out. See what the temperature is currently. 100 degrees Fahrenheit, but it feels like 112 Fahrenheit due to the humidity. So, yeah. Big oofs. So, trying to stay cool, staying inside. So, we have an event that we're actually going to be leaving for. So, once we finish this day, I think that is where we're going to call stream. Althea O'Shea, what a delightful shop you have. I'm only in town for a brief visit, but I heard I might be able to get hold of some liver stone here. I have some for you. There you go. Some, pronounced tomb. This flower is sometimes associated with death. Tomb is used as a fragrance and soap in soaps and candles. Interesting. This one? Oh. I can't control it anymore. This has all gone too far. I never meant for it to turn on my sisters. It's too strong. I'm trying to hold it back, but it wants to kill. That's all it wants. Death, death, and more death. You have to help me. Widow's woe or dead man's fingers? Okay. Dead man's fingers. That to strengthen resolve and sharpen the mind. Or widow's woe was the other one. That to induce fear, also called chemfoot, partly due to the unpleasant scent. Daintily. I think we give her this. Carnivorous Tauren, known in the north as Andrew's Bane after the unfortunate demise of a man called Andrew Jardine. He was caught and slowly eaten alive by a large specimen of Tauren. Revered in the occult world, a cross-section of the Tauren stem reveals pentagonal symmetry. Pentagonal symmetry. Sounds like this guy. Back from the ads, I was trying to say the humidity is a killer here too, especially after the outbursts of rain we've been having. Yeah. Usually we have a dry heat here, but it has been especially humid lately. Which is a shame because, like, we need rain. I don't think we've had much rain. Our lawn is brown. It's going well. There's been talk over the last few nights down the royal oak of a servant creature going around slaughtering people. I used to enjoy walking in the hills, but I daren't leave my house now. I've decided to bring nature to me in the meantime. The glow of a few pixie lamps would surely warm my heart. Have that for you. Leaves of the pennypel are chewed by some for their hallucinogenic properties. However, it is highly addictive and can lead to sickness and death. Huh. Pennypel. I don't think we have a pennypel yet. To the east of the castle, across the river, and through the mountain pass, it grows at the edge of the wood. She finally had the power she had craved all these years, a servant to do as she willed, but that power came at a cost. The servant was awoken, and it would not be contained. It was the Dendru, the dread. It was death. Ah, we are Saturday, day 16. Oof. East of the castle. Well, we have our work cut out for us the next time we play. We still have 2 plants we haven't discovered yet that we need to noodle our way through. Things are definitely getting worse with the servant, slaughtering and killing everyone. Yeah, it's not safe out there. I think this is a good place to call it. I think we're really close to ending, so I'm looking forward to seeing how this all concludes. Are we going to be able to defeat the Dendru? Oh, we've made some enemies, though, of the cult, so... Dang. Dang. Yeah, we'll probably continue this at some point next week. Because tomorrow we're going to be playing some more Split Fiction with Sam. Speaking of, there she is. Exciting. Awesome. Made the mistake with cleaning up my room a bit, and now I'm sweating to death. Oh no. You gotta keep yourself chill. Nice and cool today. Even with the AC on, oh my gosh. Yeah, we're about to go brave this weather, so I'm a little nervous. Found out that the area this game takes place in is based on the Lake District here in England. Oh, wow. Ooh, Finrod, maybe you can help me figure out what this tree meant then. Kind of. I'm kind of stuck on it. I don't know what the answer would be. Maybe I need to dig through some notes and letters that we have received to see if anything has been stated. Drawn. Stay hydrated and sunscreen? Yes. Yes, we're going to bring water. Good idea with the sunscreen. I think we'll all definitely spray ourselves up. Yeah. Well, let us go raid someone here. Maple is live, but I fear she will be ending soon. Yeah, I think Maple's gonna end soon, so as much as I would love to raid her... You know what, maybe we do raid her. Make you all her problem. Let's go raid her. Let's go raid the Maple. She, again, had just debuted her new model, so go tell her how pretty she is. Here's our raid call. Here is who we are raiding. Goodbye, YouTube. Thank you for joining us today. Hope you have a lovely Thursday.